bed.
And topping the list,
Romeo and Juliet. It's Shakespeare's great classic.
we can't get enough. But make no mistake,
Writing that stuff is tough. Sublime in its scope, nothing is more artful.
it deserves honors and loved by the heartful.
The play is just perfect,
Nothing is wrong.
except that it's almost 2 hours too long. The play is still great, so we need not repeat it.
But you need to be Albert Einstein just to read it.
Now, don't get us wrong. We love William Shakespeare,
But in this new century, he's not very clear.
yet only in reference to him, our great hero, do we pull the bar back to our level of 0.
We've shortened the play, changed some names, made it rhyme. No more that blank verse. We don't think he minds.
A rhyming tetrameter is still quite useful.
But can make the play sound a bit Dr. Seussful.
And what's wrong with that, Chrysler? We're standing. Seuss is good too, and most folks understand him.
Now don't get the notion that the Seussification of Romeo and Juliet is our one main intention.
We'd never do that.
No, we wouldn't.
Oh no! And that's why we're bothering telling you so. A prologue is given at the top of the play.
A paragraph giving the whole plot away.
It must be important. There must be a reason Shaky to put it there.
Lest he's just teasing.
Our prologue's addressed. Our prologue's addressed. So let's watch and see.
This lamentable,
Horrible.
gross comedy. Tragedy.
Verona is the place from where our play is picked. 2 families live there, and man, were they tits. Their ancient grudge match happened before the story, and rekindled hatred made their feud more gory. Straight from the loins of those mentioned above, popped Kid 1 and Kid 2, and they fell in love. Kid 1 and Kid 2 later each took their life. As a result of their parental strife, their families to fighting and feuding were better, but somehow the death of their kids made it better. The families took house now, they'd all go on hikes. Mud wrestle, play can jam, and pedal their bikes. Now, we're not saying that taking your life is an antidote to family tumult and strife. That's an idea that can sure make play sell, but in real life, it just doesn't work out. So kids, never try this. Forget what you've heard. We're trained professionals, and we're sure.
Just a reminder, this interpretation takes nothing from Dr. Seuss as an inspiration. Our thoughts are our own lives. Stand alone and play this xylophone 8-bell trombone. In this corner, here are Samson and Gregory. From the house of Capitulate, they were born angry. And in this corner, representing Lord Monotone, Abram and Balthazar, a tenor, high, and baritone.
Do you bite your thumb at us, sir? I did bite my thumb and it hurts. See the pus there? I think your pus
jerks knock it off after trying to sleep.
Upon hearing the prince's great message of virtue, the crowd all dispersed. It was almost past curfew. Only Lord and Mrs. Monotone stayed.
Where's Romeo? I have not yet seen him all dead. Why won't he fight and brawl with the others? He spends his time daydreaming. Why should he bother?
Oh, me and mistress that is passing fair. Where I may read, who pass that passing fair. As fairs, they don't care who's passing rarely. Even the fair will pass rarely, but barely. I love a stripped bear and cooked rare. A fair Cupid steals my bliss, so I despair.
That was young Romeo, kid number 1. But as you can see, he's not having much fun. Perhaps he can use some red diesel fruit juice. It's the best juice when your mind's on the loose. Guaranteed for 1,006 uses. And it's nothing, no nothing, like old Dr. Seuss's. Nor's our play, which can stand on its own. Just thought we'd remind you before you go home.
Meanwhile, at the capitulate pad, there's a suitor for Julie and he's with her dad. Capitulate, I'm the man for your daughter.
I don't think he'll do.
But who could be hotter? Besides that, I brought you some peppermint candy.
Does he have a point? I think you'll be dandy. Let's have a banquet. Young man, go and get all these things I have read.
Before I can find all the people and read them, I need to find help from someone who can read them.
Because fairs, they don't care who's passing rarely. Even the fair will pass rarely, but barely. I love a stripped bear and cooked rare. But fair Cupid steals my bliss, so I despair.
Rome, I know your heart has been broken, because on this topic, you endlessly spoken. I try my best to be philanthropic, but, cousin, I think you've exhausted the topic. This tethered sentence, I think you must cut, or if not, will you please just shut up?
Benvolio, it is so rare to be forbearing.
Hey, buddy, what's up? Can we help you there?
Sure enough, if there's help, then I need it. 'Cause I've got a list here, I just can't read it. To find a strong savior is what I was hoping.
I'll read it. It'll keep me from moping. These folks can come to Capitulate's party. Smarty Martino and his boy named Artie. Bronco McBilly Buff. And Lady McDinky McDuffy McDuff. Son Sonny Daly and his pal, Baloo. John Jamie Jack Jameson, Catman New. Mercutio, Winifred, Wendy Waters. Old Uncle Perk and his 96 daughters. Dave from Topeka, Lady Wonderball. Rosaline, Valentine, Livia, Tybalt. Anyone named Gordy or Tim or Melissa can come to the bash if you can't, then we'll miss you. This party sounds great.
Like the best of the best.
If you're not a monotone, come be our guest.
Rome, we've got to go crash this wing ding. There's sure to be beauties to make even you sick.
This party will never cure my broken heart, but I'll go along with you to take your part.
On the way to the party, Mercutio and Benvolio meet up with their friend Clifford Deacon Firstfolio, Carmichael Zanzibar, Who's Who's Petruchio, Zip Ship Shebang, also known as Mercutio. Surely by now you can see that is true. That our play could not take it on Zeus' attributes. We'd sooner put Bounce beans in our boots.
Hi, Hachi, Mama. Rahu, hubba, hubba. That girl is a favorite. My name is Dumb Bubba.
My monotone alarm just gave the alert. I keep it hidden right here in my shirt. It detects monotones and it's never wrong. This one is fooling where he don't belong. This brazen young trespasser needs to be smitten.
Dear nephew Tabal, did you lose his mitten?
Uncle, your house is a monotone there.
Leave him alone. Wow, does he have nice hair?
Well, Uncle, it's Romeo, monotone song.
Lighten up, boy. I'm not done having fun. I know not to kill him must fill you with sorrow, but look on the bright side. There's always tomorrow.
Don't think I'm for it, but I think you're hot.
I can't see his face. Is it worth it or not? Hey, you're kind of cute. Okay, here. Hold my gum. It's raspberry, lima beans, sneezer fruit, brown ones.
Hey, you are right. That is good tasting gum.
Your mother would like a word with you, hon.
Who is her mom, if I may be so bold? Quickly, please tell me before I get old.
Her father is the host who bought that main course dish you just ate. Her mother is no other than Lady Capitulet. She is Juliet, and she's the fairest. But don't get any ideas. She's marrying Paris.
She's a capitulate? What rotten luck.
Romeo, we're out of here. This gig is up. We mustn't stay here. We have to go home, E.O.
There are those who call me Romeo.
All of the guests from the banquet had parted, but not Romeo. He was just getting started.
How can I leave her when she holds my heart? My importance, blood pumping, chest, body part.
Yo, Romeo, yo, where'd he go? Romeo!
You're from the bed. That's where I'm gonna go.
But I saw him running back towards the feast.
That can't be right. Speds do.
I'm telling you, he did not go home to bed.
No, friends with friend, but you need a new head.
How can I leave her when coming back to this place, amazing and capricious. I just can't help myself. She's so delicious.
Testing. 1, 2, check. Is this thing on?
She speaks to herself through self-speaking horn. Nothing is more useful to speak private stuff to. Makes it all louder so others can hear too.
Romeo, baby, oh, buff. Wherefore art thou? I just can't get enough. Forsake your name or else I'll forsake mine. But if I forsake mine, there's a $10 fine. My tap dancing lessons will probably get canceled. No more TV, the beer floats. No more Seinfeld. I might get grounded for 3 or 4 hours. So, if there's a name to dunk, let's make it yours.
Juliet, you're a pearl of great price. You're like 2 pearls, only much, much more nice. Might be 3 pearls, shiny and rare, or 4 pearls. I think I'd be pushing it there.
Who's that? Yo, Romeo, is that you?
Yes, it is I, Romeo, that is true. I heard your whole self-speaking speech through your horn. Now I love you, my love, just as sure as you were born.
Let's find the preacher.
Let's get hitched tomorrow. Enough of this fighting.
Disputing.
This sorrow. Kiss me, my dear, and send my lips to heaven.
I can't tonight. It's past 11.
Well, it couldn't hurt if we kissed through your horn. Then when we elope, the sun will light the morn.
So, Romeo ran to the home of Monk Larry. Not Monkey Larry. He's not that quite Larry. He's just a monk. He's the monkiest one that Romeo knew to get the job done.
Oh, good. Uncle Larry, I'm glad you're here.
Where else would I be? I've not left here in years. Hey, you sure are chipper. Last time I saw you, you were blubbering, moping, and singing the blues.
That was some old me. I'm new and improved. I'm a cool, hip-happening, righteous dude.
How can I help you, my fool filled with glee?
Monk, I need your consent. Will you marry me?
Listen, punk! I'm a monk, don't you get it? I live all alone and I'm wearing a habit.
No, that's not what I meant. I met a girl as of late. Our love is true. She's a daughter of Lady Capitulate.
Are you sure?
Yes, 190% guaranteed.
If I marry the girl to this monochrome noodling, it may end the war. All this troublesome feuding. Okay, my young pup, I'll tie a knot. But if you're eloping, you're gonna need a plot.
So Romeo and everything home late last night?
No, and he's still out of sight. Now, to Ball, the nephew of Capitulate, challenges him to a bump balloon fight.
A ballroom fight? That's the worst.
Yeah, I know.
That'd be good for Romeo. Tibble's the best balloonist around. I've seen a balloon 20 men down. I can only on a pure ballooning, but forsake him. Romeo has been too busy crooning.
Hey, look, here it comes now. Hey, Romeo, what gives? You didn't go back to the place where you live.
I met an optometrist whose name is Cupid. She's opened my eyes and made me less stupid. I met a girl, the best of the best. She's passed the Romeo hot mama test.
Hey, yo! Has anyone seen Romeo Monotone? I need to see him before I go home.
Catch on, son.
I guess I was picturing someone a bit more young.
Wow, it's a babe all right. Look at those girls.
What? Are you crazy? That's not a girl.
My mistress Juliet inquires about you, although I think she's missing half a dozen screws. But as her nurse, I must ask, what makes you so great? Why do you deserve Miss Capitulate?
Why? I make a great milkshake. All my friends say so.
That's good enough for me. So where should we meet you?
We'll meet at Montclair's place later today. And when you marry us, we'll scream hooray!
Oh, I love small weddings. What could be humbler?
Hey there, miss. That get you number.
So Romeo went back to Monk Larry's house. Not a creature was stirring. Not even.
A mouse!
It ain't a mouse, it's just Snozzle Nose Doldrin, among the famous of lint-eating rodents. He lives in my sleeve with this lint-eating rabbit. Both of them eat clean, a stinky bad habit.
I'm just so nervous. My stomach's a wreck. Where could they be?
Just a sec, I'll go check.
I do not like his stinky clothes. I do not like his snot nose. I do not like them near or far. I do not like them in a car. I do not like them in a tunnel. I could not push them through a funnel. I only love the girl I met. Oh, here she comes. Hey, Juliet.
Sorry that we were late getting here. I had to use 8 cans of spray.
Yeah, so don't light a match.
I won't. I vow.
So, where's the mom?
Oh, for crying out loud!
I'll go find him. I think I know where. I'll be back in a jiffy, just never despair.
Well, couldn't find Juliet anywhere. Hey, this girl looks good. How about marrying her?
This is a girl, you knucklehead monk!
Settle down, tiger! I don't need this, punk! Okay, kneel down. Let's make this quick. I gotta floss my cat. So it won't stick. Okay, make sure your rings are all switched. You may now kiss the bride. I pronounce you hitched.
Romeo and Jay were now happily married. They both yelled hooray, and then off they scurried. But not all was good in this neighborhood. Mercutio and Tybalt were up to no good. It all started when they came to the same place where they stood nose to nose, face to face.
I'm in east going Tybalt, I said. You're blocking my path. You're breaking my way.
I am Mercutio. I always go west, so you better step aside. What's best?
Didn't you hear the words from my mouth? I won't budge an inch to the north or the south.
I challenge you then to a ballroom battle.
Think you can beat me? Ha! Win off that one.
Come on, Romeo, for Romeo.
Yeah, so? What's it to y'all?
Hold on there, fellas. This is the way. Tybalt, we're practically kin. I'll explain.
We're not done here. One more victim to go. His name starts with R and rhymes with Romeo.
Hey guys, quit putting, because that's just as bad as putting a chameleon on a flag.
Oh, I caramba! I've been bumballooned!
I'm the victor of this lame buffoon.
Crucio,
Romeo!
friend, are you dying?
I'm back. And I'm lying.
Let me pull this balloon from your breast.
Please, I prefer you call that to my chest.
Breast, chest, whatever. Boy, this thing won't budge.
Prepare to die, Romeo. I hold a grudge.
This thing's really a pain.
With my own bungalow. I'm slave.
Azuzel, how did this happen?
Caught me off guard. I was too busy yapping.
Romeo, run, or you're a sitting duck.
I'm fortune's full, and the plaything of luck.
What happened here? I'd like to explore the reason there's two dead guys here. Explore.
Well, you see, the ball here bumbling with good friend Mercutio, and then got his spell wrong by poor sweet young Romeo.
Oh, dibble-dee-dibble-dee-dibble-dee-doo. My brother's son's third cousin, 4 times removed. My kinsman Tibble lies dead on the floor. Now Romeo must die to even the score.
Easy there, girly girl. Ah, call the shots. I have the prince here, believe it or not. I shall banish young Romeo from fair Verona as soon as I finish this slice of bologna.
Romeo has to go skip town or else. The prince might find out and put him out on the shelf. We see here young Juliet as she thinks and sits. I'm wife to a banished guy. Man, that's the pits. Yeah, that's not all, because there's more pits in store. Here come her parents through her bedroom door.
Since poor Tibble's death fills all our hearts with sorrow.
We're bumping your wedding day up to tomorrow.
This is the doublemost pit situation. I'm a victim of my father's capitulation. I can't marry Paris, because I've got a husband. I'm sure that's illegal, except on Fuzz Island. I need to get help. If I don't, then I'm sunk. This is a job for old Larry the Monk. Monk Larry, you've entered my bedroom, but how?
Check the script, Julie. It's my bedroom now.
Ooh, is that because the magic of theater?
Yes, my child. She's got less brains than Sia.
Gentle Uncle Larry, I need some assistance. My wedding's tomorrow, despite my resistance. To Romeo, you recall, I'm not wed. But they'd have me wed Paris.
Not if you beg. Listen, I've got a plan, but it takes guts, and you must eat 2 of these death-bacon months. These death-bacon months, they make you look dead. Paris can't wed if the bride's dead in bed. That you are still living won't be understood. They'll all think you're dead, because these nuts work good. But after the funeral, in a few days, you'll wake up with Romeo, far, far away.
But how will Romeo know that I'm not with a crow?
I'll send him an email. I'll tell him our joke. Then, in your tomb, after the last tread is contrived, Romeo will sneak in and collect your body.
I'll take the nuts when evenings come.
I'll send an email to Romeo.com.
The monk sent the email with the details attached, but Romeo missed it because his PC crashed. He never learned that Juliet was fake and disaster.
Shucks. Now I can't play double sneeze blaster.
Surely by now you can see that it's true. With Dr. Seuss, our play
Juliet's dead, and her funeral's today.
Juliet, that name draws a blank. Help me out here. She work at the bank?
Juliet, she's your own heart's delight. You married her yesterday. She is your wife.
Oh, that Juliet. Yeah, that name rings a bell. Now, what was the message you wanted to tell?
Juliet's dead.
Are you kidding me?
No,
Well, how did she die?
nobody knows.
It must have been a broken heart that went crack. I'll kiss her one last time. I must now go back. Then I'll consume this authentic death cracker. There's nothing been loyal that you can do to keep me from dying. I will follow through. Off to Verona I go with my life, to lay before the corpse of my wife.
The mourners took one last look at Julie's body. Then somebody yelled, "Hey, there's snacks in the lobby."
Juliet, how many gave you I ran? I've tripped on a gravestone. Fell on my can. I came to give your lips just one more kiss. Then when I'm done, I'm gonna eat this. That was phase one. Now here comes phase two. Then when I eat this, I'll be dead too.
Now, there's a reason Romeo's life was appalling.
'Cause we switched his death cracker with a plain saltine.
We read this show and it don't end pretty.
So we changed the plot a bit, made it less gritty.
Juliet woke up from her death-like slumber.
And overjoyed, Romeo did a cha-cha dance number.
Mercutio and Tybalt weren't really dead.
You're just teasing.
Play with your head. We're both great pals now.
Such a good listener.
They'll both be attending the Seussification opener.
Since we've been on this crazy hiatus, look at what she, this nice fellow, made us.
It's guaranteed to make angry folks happy. You ought to know.
His beautiful and chappy.
So all the members from both families went through the machine, just as fast as a breeze. They took those X's and O's off their tummies.
What were we thinking?
Wow, we were dummies.
Long years of bitterness melted away. Now they had nothing but nice things to say. Compliments, woo!
Say, I like that tie.
I like your trousers, and you're a nice guy. There wasn't anyone left who felt bad,
So they all partook in a giant fruit hug.
So, all the members from both families, the families inviting and feuding had ended. The lovers kept loving and the families befriended.
All from both families sold their bum balloons, and with all the money, they bought a pontoon.
And now every night, with the fish and the ducks, they all eat together at pontoon potlucks. Now you may have noticed that no one here died.
What? Can we help it if our prologue line? But come on, that is no way to end a good play.
Dr. Seuss wouldn't, I venture to say.
That's right, he wouldn't, and neither would we. Even though our play is Dr. Seuss free.
Well, okay, it did have a few small Seussisms, overblown rhyming and minor plot schisms.
This stuff is dangerous.
It shouldn't be tried.
To interpret William Shakespeare, Seussified.
Leave that to the artists. They've had the right schooling,
They're the pros, and they know what they're doing. We hope you've enjoyed this tragic lament, because we've all enjoyed